Let's try to understand what inequalities are. We have 2x y equals 7 here. This is an equality, means it is an equation because we have an equals sign. Here 2x minus y is equal to 7. They are both balanced. If we say it is an inequality, then let's take this example. 2x minus y is less than 7 or greater than 7. We have x equals 7 here. This is an equation where x is equal to 7 equation. But if we say x is less than 7, this is not any equation. This is an inequality where x is not equal to 7. X is lesser than 7, which means x can hold any value less than 7. It can be 6, 3, 0, minus 6. It can hold any of these values. It can be 6.996 minus 5, 4, 0, or it can be minus 100, anything less than 7. Suppose we say x is less than 2. It means it can hold any value lesser than 2. See the circle here? We didn't shade that circle, it is open, which means x does not hold a value equal to 2. X cannot be 2, it is only lesser than 2. So x can be any value like 1, 0, minus 1, minus 200, minus 5, minus 2, anything lesser than 2. Suppose we have x lesser than or equal to 2. X can be minus 1, 0, 1.5. X can be minus 9, minus 500. X can be minus 4. It can be 1 also. But how about 2? Can x be 2? Think about it. We said x lesser than or equal to 2, which means x can hold a value of 2. So we have to shade that circle here. Suppose we say x is greater than or equal to 2, which means x can hold any value more than 2. Greater than. Does it hold a value of 2? Yes, it can, because greater than or equal to. So we need to shade that circle there, shade the point 2 there. Suppose we say x is greater than 2, not greater than or equal to. then x can't hold a value of 2 because it is greater than 2. So we need to remove that shaded circle here. Suppose we say a is less than minus 2. A can hold any value that is lesser than minus 2. If I say a is less than or equal to minus 2, then a can hold a value of minus 2 because it says lesser than or equal to. Suppose I have a greater than 0, that means it can hold any value greater than 0, any positive value. But what about 0? No, it can't. Suppose I say greater than or equal to, then we have to shade that 0 part. Suppose we say x is less than or equal to minus 5. X is lesser than or equal to minus 5. So here is the number line. We have shaded that minus 5 part. A classroom can occupy 60 study tables at most. Let the number of study tables be a variable t. So 60 study tables. At most, that means a maximum of 60, not more than 60. So the number of study tables t can be anything less than 60, not more than 60. But can it be equal to 60? Just think about it. Yes, it can be because it is the maximum. So t is lesser than or equal to 60 is the final inequality statement. Number line here. We have a number line with a scale of 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. So from 60, it can be any value lesser. Should we shade the 60 part? Yes, because 60 is also included. Can you spot the mistake in what I have plotted here? Can you look at the arrow mark? It is going on the negative side indefinitely. So it cannot be lesser than 0, right? Because we can't have minus 1 study table or minus 2 study table, so it has to be greater than or equal to 0. It can be 0 or more than that. So t here is lying between 0 and 60. It can be 0 or at the most it can be 60. So how about the arrow mark? We need to remove the arrow mark. We need to put clear points there. This arrow mark is wrong. The line will end at 0. Is 0 included? Yes, there can be no table at all. Maybe it's a vacation, we don't know. So 0 is included and at the most 60 tables. So 0 to 60, 0 and 60 both included, which means both are shaded. Charles has 18 chocolates which he was going to distribute to his friends on his birthday. He has 18 chocolates. He lost some chocolates on the way. So X is the number of chocolates that he currently has. So let's denote the chocolates with a variable X. The number of chocolates that he currently has after losing some is X. Here is the number line.